Hello everyone, this is going to be an unusual video. Well, not for my channel, I just haven't done one of these in a while. Just unusual for any of the newer subscribers. I got something sitting here beside me. It's called Rodan. It was released as the Mattel Shogun Warriors line. And it was supposed to be a part of Movie Monsters or something along those lines. But they never actually did any of them but Rodan and Godzilla, and Rodan apparently was only released in the United States. Now, I'm going to get the Godzilla down in a second, and we're going to do them side by side. But this guy right here is a Jumbo Machinder. His neck moves. That was supposed to be his roar as you open and close his beak. Okay. The wings are supposed to flap. You have finger holes back here. You can put your fingers in there and get his wings to flap. I'm not going to try to get his wings to flap. Okay. His head does hold its place. Still, his claws, well, if I were to rubber band them correctly, will still work. As you can see down here at the bottom, these rubber bands are broken. These are still intact. And finding the proper size rubber bands for that can be trouble. His wings attach in the back by rubber bands as well. Let me open his claws so he'll stand up, because he will stand up. You push these two tabs in here. Actually, you pull them out. I'm not going to force this thing. This toy is very, very old. And, well, there that comes off. You can see the wings attach. Now, the only broken spot on this toy is there is a pivot point right here that broke off. Let me move the camera so you guys can see this just a little bit better. So I'm going to drop the camera down some, because here I am pointing to things and you can't see it all that well because I'm being a bad camera host. There you go. So you can see the wings attached on with rubber bands, and one of the tabs is broken right there. Now, I could fix that with plastic card, but that's not what you do. Not on a toy like this. He's kind of dirty. He's been sitting on a shelf for some time. But dirt's okay. That cleans up. I could take and clean him up pretty easily with a vacuum cleaner and a few other things. Okay? But the wings are held on with a rubber band. You have finger holes to get the wings to flap in the back. Okay? And you can see that the tabs that hold the wings on are still pretty much in place. So he's not in that bad a shape. I just got to get him to line up, and it just presses on like that. Okay, it's not quite aligned down here at the bottom, but I don't want to force anything. There we go. Now his back's on there correctly. You do have your holes to get your fingers in there to fly him about, you know, like this. Okay. His claws, if the rubber bands were there, would work. But the rubber bands are not there. All in all, this is an interesting toy that I have, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Honestly. It's quite old. It's from the 70s. Let me get Godzilla so we can... Oh! We don't want to kill the camera there. Amateur video, yes. This is YouTube. Let me get Godzilla so we can compare them and see what they look like next to each other. Now, Godzilla, he's in good shape, too. Let me move the camera back some. Godzilla here, he's in good shape. He still has his fist that shoots out. The spring still works on that fist. It will still lock. It will still shoot. I don't want to shoot it because I don't want to take a chance of breaking it. There is some paint chippage on there. His tongue still works. This is one of the few you will find that has a working tongue, because most of those tongues got broken at one point or another. Okay? Yeah, you guys can see his tongue working. He still has his tail. That's another thing that's broken quite often on these Godzilla toys, is the tail gets broken. I just found this shoved in his leg. I don't know why that's in there. It's a little loose. Yep, there's one on both ends. Interesting. Let's put that back in there. Someone put that in there to tighten up those legs. And I never even noticed that was there, and I've had this thing for like 10 years. Go figure. His wheels still work. He still rolls. He can stand upright fairly well. And there's the Godzilla Shogun Warriors. Godzilla and Rodan. Just something different for everyone because, you know, there have been lots of Star Wars models as of late. Let's put something different up and let everyone see something different. Why not? Rodan, Godzilla, Jumbo Machinder. They were again released as part of the Mattel Shogun Warriors line. And you want to know what that is? Let me take the camera off the tripod real quick. And I'll take you and show you. There's the rest of them up there. I don't know. All the fists are down there. Someone asked on one of the videos, are those the toys that have the fists that shot off? Yep. You can see a big pile of fists sitting right there. And the accessories are there. Raiden does have his missiles that shoot out of his chest. His fist is there. There are missiles for Great Mazinger there. His plane does come out of his head. Diamos does have his missiles. In the backpack there we have, and he's hiding behind 17. I need to flip the order of those. 17's kind of a thing. But we do have, Dragoon back there. He does have his star launcher right there and his axes. So these are almost all complete. I have the boxes for Guy King there and Diamos. No, not Diamos. For Dragoon back there, but the box for Dragoon's pretty torn up. Guy King's box is in great shape. 17 again. That's not a good thing. Anyhow, there you go. There's just a quick peek at them. I thought you guys might want to see these guys before they get up on the shelf where no one's going to ever touch them again. Well, for months. All right. I hope you've enjoyed this very amateurish video of Rodan and Godzilla. Boy, brain farts can be killer.